Can I stop my spouse from using a certain attorney? Dustin McCrary, attorney and founder of the law office of Dustin McCrary, discusses the issue of whether or not certain conflicts of interest might prevent one or both parties in a divorce from hiring a particular attorney. Hi, I'm Dustin McCrary, and I'm glad you're joining me today. Today, I'd like to discuss the topic of choosing an attorney, which, of course, is a key factor for most people as they approach the divorce process. Without a doubt, hiring a knowledgeable and experienced attorney that you trust to represent you during your divorce can make a world of difference in the divorce experience that you ultimately have. While any divorce is going to have its share of emotional difficulties and heartache, having an attorney who knows and understands the law and the best strategies to pursue on your behalf can make the difference between getting through those difficulties smoothly or, on the other hand, experiencing a great deal more stress than you really need to. Most people want the first experience. That's why I want to discuss an issue that unfortunately comes up far too often as the parties begin to pursue the divorce process. And that issue is conflicting out an attorney. What exactly does this mean? You may have heard of the term conflict of interest when it comes to choosing a lawyer to represent you. Essentially, if an attorney has a conflict of interest when it comes to your case, that means that he or she will be legally unable to represent you because they either have some sort of close relationship with the other party, or the judge in some cases, or because the other party has already spoken to the attorney and divulged confidential information to that person. In most scenarios that I've seen over my years of practice, it's the second issue that you need to be concerned about, particularly in small towns. What you might see, for example, is a couple decide to divorce, and quickly the husband goes out and pays for consultations with all 5 of the prominent divorce attorneys in town. The husband goes in for the consultation, speaks with the attorney, and tells that attorney information that, as part of an attorney-client relationship, is confidential. Subsequently, the wife wants to hire one of those attorneys, but she can't because they've all met with the husband and they've been conflicted out. While you may not have considered this scenario, it unfortunately happens far more often than it should. Typically, it's a tactic taken by one party with the intent of preventing the other party from hiring a knowledgeable and experienced attorney. Whatever the reason for doing this, I can tell everyone confidently and without hesitation that it's simply not a good idea. First, attempting to seek revenge and to punish the other person in some way rarely pays off in the long run. It may make you feel good in the moment, but in the long run, it's just not worth it. Secondly, in the divorce process, the truth of the matter is that both parties ultimately benefit when each has a qualified and experienced attorney on their side. After all, the law is complex and full of nuances that require knowledge and skill to understand. The whole process flows smoothly and works best when attorneys on both sides can work toward helping the parties reach a settlement and solutions that everyone feels happy and satisfied with in the end. Ultimately, the best way to avoid encountering this issue altogether is to seek counsel early in the process. Sometimes, even if you're not 100% certain that you would want to move forward with the divorce, it can still be beneficial to consult with an attorney confidentially, just to have the peace of mind in knowing that if you need legal counsel and do decide to move forward, you have someone who can assist you. If you've decided that you may be ready to move forward with the divorce process and you need to consult with an attorney, I'm here for you. I have years of experience successfully helping countless clients make it through the divorce process and toward their next new chapter with hope and optimism for the future. And I'd love the opportunity to help you too. Call me anytime. I look forward to speaking with you soon.